All right, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about Kenya's economic transformation, but here's the twist. We're not starting at the top with big policy decisions. Nope, we're starting from the ground up. We're going to follow the journey of a single farmer's harvest all the way to Wall Street. It's a really amazing story about connection, tech, and just plain ambition.
And it all really begins with someone just like Bonnie Tobit. This quote from her, it just perfectly captures both the problem and the promise. She says AMAC gave her tools and markets she'd never had before. Think about that. Before you can even dream of global trade, you have to solve a really basic problem. Your food's spoiling before you can even sell it. This is where real economic growth actually begins.
So that leads us to the big question for this whole explainer. How exactly do you build a system that can take what a farmer like Bonnie grows and get it onto a supermarket shelf, say, halfway across the world? It's this giant puzzle, right? A puzzle of logistics, finance, and technology. So let's start putting the pieces together.
Okay, our first section, we're focusing on the absolute foundation of all this, the harvest itself, and the tough challenges that farmers are up against every single day.
I mean, just think about it for a second. You could be the best farmer in the world, growing amazing produce. But if you can't store it properly or get a loan for next season's seeds or figure out how to ship everything and actually get paid, well, you're stuck. These aren't just little problems. They are massive roadblocks, and solving them is the absolute first step to unlocking the incredible potential of agriculture in Africa.
So how do you fix these problems for thousands of farmers all at once? Well, you need an engine. A modern, tech-powered system that's built specifically to crush these grassroots challenges.
And here is that very engine. It's a company called Africa Mega AgriCorp PLC, or AMAC. Now, they're a publicly listed company, which tells you this is a serious, scaled-up operation. And their entire mission, their whole reason for being, is to build the infrastructure that helps farmers succeed. They're not just buying and selling, they're building the entire pipeline.
Now, what I love about this slide is how each one of these solutions is a direct answer to the hurdles we just talked about. No cold storage? Bam! They're building smart cold chains. Can't reach global markets? Okay, here's a digital platform with tracking. Don't have the right tools or enough money? They'll help with that too. You see? It's a completely integrated end-to-end solution.
And make no mistake, this is not a small operation. To pull this off, the leadership has to be thinking big. I mean, this is pulled straight from their job description for a new CEO. They have to deal with growth plans, forge partnerships with major banks, and even talk policy with governments. This is way beyond just running a company. It's about building an entire economic ecosystem from the ground up.
Okay, let's move on to the next critical piece of this puzzle. You've got an engine like AMAC, but every engine needs fuel, right? And in this case, the fuel is a pretty sophisticated financial system, one that can power trade from a local village all the way to the global market. And this table just lays it all out so